Listen, it ain't nothing they can fucking do about this shit. Fuck Indiana. Fuck Kirk Signetti. Fuck Mendoza. Fuck that Heisman. I don't care about none of that. Go out there, smack shit, lay shit down. Ain't no homecoming for you, pawns, or nobody else. This shit is the motherfucking you, and I'd be damned if y'all gonna win some shit at the Rock. Fuck out of here.
By any means necessary. To our last breath, to the last play, we hunt. When we bleed, it's orange and green. War ready is the phrase often used. Around these parks, it's game time. No need to turn back the hands of time. We back like we never left. One thing that'll never change is the brand, the you.
Welcome back to the Games Get Played Network. I'm your host, Wise Almighty. And if you pay attention to the name that's down there, this take us back, man. From when I first started doing this shit, and the name of the page was Wise All About the You. This is definitely on Games Get Played Network, but we going back to those times. So for any and everybody that been following me the last 7 or 8 years, like we going back to one of those kind of videos. We taking everything back. Miami play Indiana Monday, January 19th at the Rock. Listen, man, Indiana's a great team. They come in at 15-0, averaging 42 points a game, which is the second most in the country. Defense giving up 11 a game, second best scoring defense in the country. Heisman candidate at quarterback. 41 touchdowns on the year, completing 73% of his passes for only 3,300 yards. Running game crazy, man. Averaging 200 plus on the ground. Almost got 2 running backs over 1,000 yards. Everything. Being technical with the blocking, they got it. Might be some of the best film you'll turn on with trying to teach these kids to move a certain way. They got it. Making mistakes, they don't do that. Best in turnover differential in the nation. Creating turnovers, they do that. You know, they saying that this, might be one of the best teams of all time if they win this thing, considering that there's a significant talent gap between them and the people they beat. Between them and any other top college football program. Indiana's here to defy all odds. That's what they say. I've seen a lot of the 2 scores Indiana. Vegas think it's 8.5 or 9.5. It might be 10 by the time you see this. Who knows? I never knew that, one, it would take this much longer, but that when I made this channel, all those years ago, that in 2026, January 19th, the Miami Hurricanes would win their next national championship. I never knew that. I didn't know it was going to be the 2026 season. I didn't know because 2017 season is when I started doing these videos. So, you going on almost 10 years. I didn't know. Listen, man, props to Signetti and everything he's done with Indiana. I think they're an ultimate team. I think they're a great team. They don't make a lot of mistakes. You have to beat them. Um, they play good football. And if you like ball, you can appreciate good football when you watch Indiana play. I'm just here to really say that, respect the Sigs and Mendoza and Hans and Surratt and Hemby and Becker and all of those guys, Cooper, um, everybody, man, respect to them. Respect to them. To Hardy, Aiden Fisher, Moore, Isaiah Jones, number 8, whoever, man, they out there, they doing it. They doing everything they need to do. I don't give a fuck about any of that. I'm telling y'all right now, I don't give a fuck about any of that. We not watching no film, bro. I'm sorry. If you came here to watch film today, we not watching no film. I don't want to turn the film on. I don't want to look at it. Everybody has seen the gassing they've done for Indiana. Everybody has seen it. We've watched them play. I don't need to go turn the film on and show y'all that. We know they love the back shoulder that they didn't put into their game plan officially until like week 6 on. So they originally wasn't even doing it. So Surratt wasn't really cooking like that. If you go back and remember, it was Cooper that won the Penn State game, and he was quote unquote the guy. Surratt starts cooking later, but they're phenomenal with it. Mendoza's throwing a perfect ball there, and when you're a man, it's really hard to make a play on that. Oregon was in great position, and they just didn't make a play on it. I don't care about that. I get it. Becker he's 6'4", young kid, been going up top, bombing, mossing people, doing all of that. That's cool. They healthy. They got all of their key pieces. They got all of their key pieces. So there are absolutely, when I tell you that there are absolutely, I don't want to hear any excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses. Miami is about to come out and kick Indiana's ass. And this destiny, bro. Do y'all realize like what's really taking place? The Miami Hurricanes are playing for a national championship on January 19th, 2026. I remember when Rick came here and when Rick brought us a nutrition program. It's crazy to think that we were on top for the time that we was on top and we didn't have a fucking proper nutrition program for the players. We didn't have it. The scandals was gone. You wasn't getting no bags coming to Miami at that point. You ain't getting no big bags. The trader is gone. These kids need to eat. Bring in a nutrition program. Increase stipends for these guys. Initiate it to get the indoor facility. I remember on pro day watching some of my Canes slip on pro day because they don't have an indoor facility and they outside running in half of a damn hurricane in front of these NFL scouts, and they slipping and they dropping footballs and they getting hurt and all of that. I remember that. Rick helped initiate that, helped raise a lot of money for that indoor facility. I remember that. I remember dealing with everything that we dealt with. And the only reason why I'm reflecting on from when Rick got here is because that was the inception of this thing. A lot of people been supporting this channel since that time. And that's why we started there. We know everything that came before it. We know it. But I'm giving you the critical steps that put this stuff in place. So we get indoor facility, we get nutrition program. Rick brought a strength and conditioning coach here that was garbage. He believed in a lot of dirty bulking, and that ended up leading to excessive injuries and excessive non-contact injuries with players and certain things and people not panning out and all of that, man. You got, I believe, they settled, but you had former players that had to sue basically for bad medical advice from So, we go through that. Bro, if Mark Rick didn't come here, we wouldn't be here right now. He really put some of the big keys in motion. And if Rick didn't come here, he wouldn't have signed Manny Diaz. And if Manny Diaz wouldn't have fucked away this job, we wouldn't be here right now. Y'all know that the first time the job came open, Mario got called. There was 2 reasons why he wouldn't take the job straight up. The main and the first reason is that he refused to work next to Blake James. If anybody didn't know that, Blake James was the one that fired Mario when he first came back here. If Mario don't get fired, he doesn't go to work for Nick Saban. Yeah, he got fired for putting hands on T-Rob. And I know y'all might be thinking this shit all over the place. Just follow me. When they called him, he said, I will never work with Blake James. Well, at the time, the current president at the time, was it Julio Frank? He was not worried about sports. And he didn't think it was necessary to do something like get rid of your AD and all of that stuff. Well, this is the thing. Frank didn't even get the information, bro. Which he wouldn't have done anything anyway, but look at how this works. Mario says, I will not work with Blake James. Blake James didn't reach out to Mario about the job. Shout out Joe. We'll leave it at that. This was back then. Miami didn't want to wait. And Mario told him that they would have to fire Blake James. He knew it wasn't going to work because it was going to be hard to just get rid of Blake James. Meanwhile, Clemson is over here winning national titles. I want y'all to pay attention to the timing. 2017 is when we played Clemson, right? And the ACC championship game got smacked. They had Kelly, right? The next year, they go. Where did Clemson end up? I'm gonna give y'all a little second. Where did Clemson end up? We lose 2017 ACC championship. 2018, they get Trevor Lawrence. Trevor takes over basically from game 4 on. So 2018, Clemson wins a natty. Mario get that call. Mario don't accept that call. Manny Diaz insert. 2019, that was his first year. All of the things that could go disastrous went disastrous. Not going to take you back down every one of those, but timing is everything. Because Clemson goes and competes for a natty again, 2019. 2020 ends up being COVID year. from doing all of this because the whole time, everything else that needed to piece together was coming back. If Clemson doesn't run into the buzzsaw of LSU, they have more time to be on top of that throne. And everything changed. And once that stuff changed, it allowed for us to get to where we was heading. Y'all remember when they tried to keep Manny? When they was trying to not give us Mario? Y'all remember all of those people that's been hating on Mario? Fake ass Miami fans. Y'all remember all of them? I remember them. We in the fucking natty. Listen, all you Carson Beck haters, fuck y'all. Everybody that's been hating on the U, fuck y'all. You lost to SMU. You lost to Louisville. None of that shit matters. We are here. We here. The city about to be on 1,000. Ain't no time to play no fucking games. Indiana, are we being serious? So you telling me that this ain't destiny? Back at Hardrock? The road that they traveled to get here? See, one of the big ass differences with this game is since November, Miami has been playing do or die football every week. Indiana just had to turn it on for real in the last two games they played because rather if they won or lost against Ohio State, they were in. We've been playing playoff football since November. Listen, man, it's not time to play games, y'all. It's go time. Back. Back. Listen, bro. If you want to forever be revered, if you want to forever be remembered in Miami, this the one. This the one, bro. It forever. If you want to be straight down here, this the one. Fletcher. It's time. Continue this run you've been on. Fletcher been on the most important 3-game stretch for the University of Miami in the history of the Canes. Fletch, it's time, bro. Like for everybody on Miami, like there's not another game after this for this season. There's not another practice after this. This is it. This is it. You don't need to do nothing else. This is it. For the ones that are seniors, the ones that's going to the league, everybody, Bain, Mezzi, CC, Beck, CJ, Keelan, Bowman, Keontae, Jacoby, Wes. Come on, man. Bain, Mezzi, Chase Smith. Listen, man. This it. You don't ever get to put on that Miami Hurricanes jersey and suit up and lace them boots up for the Canes ever again. And I know some of y'all may have not thought about that, but win, lose, or draw, those kids are never going to put on a Miami Hurricanes uniform ever again. And I get that Mario says they keep everything the same every week because that's not, never again will them kids put that uniform on, man. This their last game. This the last ride that they get. It's time to make the most of it. Indiana has not played anybody like Miami all season long. The only and this was my assessment even before. You can go back and look. The only great team that Indiana has played all year is Ohio State. The only other good team, quote unquote, Indiana beat in my eyes was Oregon. And Oregon wasn't good. I had been saying the whole year that Oregon ain't fucking played nobody, bruh. The only team they played, Indiana, they lost. They lost. They didn't play nobody, bruh. And bro, when we spank these boys, shit gonna be tragic, bro. If Oregon, the only other team you done faced this year that really got some shit, you in trouble. We was gonna fucking destroy Oregon. We was gonna destroy them guys. Indiana not like that, bro. And I respect it because the amount of points you scored and the amount of points you held people to. But I'm telling you, like right now, Indiana's not like that. I told y'all the same thing about Ohio State, and the best team that they had played up until that point was Indiana. They not like that, bro. Miami made Ohio State look extremely regular when we played them. The thing that was highlighted the most about that game is that it was clear that Ohio State had an elite defense. Indiana does not have a Caleb Downs. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because he did a phenomenal job matching and helping neutralize Malachi. They did a lot more than just use Downs, but between Downs, Sonny Styles, and them passing certain stuff off, they did a lot to neutralize him. Indiana doesn't have a player with that capability. So the scheming, coaching, and everything is only going to take you so far. You can execute it the best that you can. But when that talent is missing, there's somebody that's going to execute better than what your guy did. There's no defense for a perfect offense. And Miami's offense isn't perfect, but when them plays start getting made and when Malachi get in space and start making them look stupid, then we good. If Indiana plays with 3 linebackers and they beat Miami, somebody need to be fired. With how we want to play the game, we should be taking advantage of whoever is out there at linebacker, putting them in space for coverage. Bro, they just ain't got enough. They ain't got enough. I watched a lot of the film. It's not enough. I don't care that 5 games they've intercepted on the first drive or either the first pass or the ball. I don't care about none of that, bro. Line that shit up. Line that shit up and get in between them lines, bro. But it's time, man. Beck, you gave us one of them ones against Ole Miss when we had to have it. We got to have all of these. And I'm just coming out and saying it now. I don't even want to see this super nail biter. No, I want to come out and dominate the team that they're claiming might be one of the best teams ever. I think that's absolute bullshit. But the numbers support what they're saying. When you average 42 a game, only give up 11, you don't have high-end talent, and you 15-0, and you have the opportunity to go 16-0, you get some conversation for all-time team. That is an all-time team performance. The problem is you won't be 16-0. Indiana is going to finish this season 15-1, and that's going to be that. The Miami Hurricanes will be national champions. Mendoza ain't seen nothing like this defense. When I tell you Ruben Bain and Mesidor are about to destroy Indiana, the only way this game does not get out of hand before the end of the middle 8 in the favor of Miami is if Cignetti does what Jeff Brom did. The problem is it's playoff football. And if you're a good team, you're not going to switch everything you do just for that. So if they don't do something similar to that, they are going to lose. They simply believe that when they go out there and line it up, they can do it better than you and they're going to beat you. And I'm here to tell you right now that that is not enough. I've seen everybody talking. None of that shit don't matter, bro. We on a different level. We have two NFL guys at defensive end. Two guys that are probably, one is a first round pick, one is probably a third round pick. Nobody else has that. The backup is more athletic and probably is going to be a better player than both of them in the long run in Lightfoot. Nobody has what we have. We are about to absolutely terrorize Mendoza. And if Wes get his opportunity, knock his shit loose. Bro, do everything that need to be done. Don't leave not one fucking play, one moment out there. Take advantage of everything because through all of them ups and downs throughout the season, if you handle this, it's all going to be worth it. The amount of time, blood, sweat, and tears that's been put into this whole thing. Mark's father isn't here anymore. Mario's parents, gone. Came to Miami while his mother was sick, right before she left. So many people. Scott lost his father. A lot of just different things going on, man. So much swirling around this team. It's a lot going on. We got Jets getting robbed for their chains. Listen, man. I said all of that to say there is absolutely nothing you can do about this fucking Category 6 storm that's coming that's going to wipe out any and everybody that's rooting for Indiana. The whole country is against Miami right now. Our rivals don't want us to win. Nobody wants us to win. They all talking about Indiana. They all on Indiana nuts. Let's go. It's always going to be Canes against the world. Nothing more, nothing less. Man. Malachi, Fletcher, Bain, Lucas in the second half, OJ, Wesley, bro, y'all got an opportunity to be remembered forever. Make that shit count, man. Matchup wise, this favors Miami 100%. We need to play more zone because of those back shoulder throws. Definitely, we need to play more zone, but this favors Miami. Both teams want to play grind them out football to an extent, and that favors Miami. We are going to be so physical. I've seen people say they haven't seen any errors from Indiana up front or any MAs or barely any all year when they block. They're going to move and step exactly how they're supposed to step. They're going to rep it exactly how they want to rep it. The difference is you have an unstoppable fucking freight train about to bull rush you over this time. You can't even prepare for this because y'all players don't have the fucking ability to do this shit we about to do to y'all. They shouldn't televise this. And when this game is over and all y'all players crying, they're going to cry early because the game is going to be over. Cry early, they're going to leave that field and they're going to know that they will never play another team with that type of determination, that type of will. It's just not going to happen. This is destiny in front of us. You can't stop this shit, Indiana. You can't stop it. I got Miami 31-17. Give up something cheap late. You're already up by 3 scores. Game is over. It's time to put these motherfuckers in their place. It's time to put them in their place, man. You don't. This ain't that shit you coming around here playing with. It's time to put them in their fucking place. It's time to go. We in the natty. It's nothing you can do with this. Keontae, I need it. I need it, bro. We didn't get the game-changing play last week that we needed. We didn't get it. You or Jacoby didn't give it to us. I need it. Played the game with at least 20 kids that played with the flu. Fletcher had the flu. OJ, a bunch of players had the flu. The flu couldn't stop it. We about to be fully healthy, and there's nothing y'all can do. Keontae, Jacoby, it's y'all last chance to suit up for this shit. Poiser, I need it. Bryce, I don't need no bad fields. Just play. Let the game come to you. Torrey, I need you to take at least 2 people out. I want you to hit them so hard that they're going to they're going to make the decision to not play. Wesley, this your last chance, bro. Heatherman, you got a point to prove. You got a point to prove, man. The most points we've given up all year came last week against the most explosive offense in the country. If this is the game they want to play, grind them out, whatever, that favors Miami 10 out of 10. I expect Miami to run for 200 yards on these guys. I expect for Dawson to not. There's no more holding plays, Dawson. This is it. You the king of Mr. Set him up. Don't set him up. Just do it. Just let the shit go. Let it run. That's all you got to do. That's it. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to do nothing else, bro. Just do that. Call your game. A gap for life. Do whatever it is that you want to do. But don't come out here nervous. And let's go. If you see that we running the ball on them for 5 a pop like we should, keep running the ball on them. Keep doing that. If you see that we're abusing a certain thing in the passing game, keep doing it, bro. Don't go away from it. Now is not the time to take your foot off somebody's neck. We are here to put our foot on their fucking neck and not allow them to breathe. And the only thing that can save them is that clock hitting triple zeros at the end of regulation. That's it. Malachi, we love everything you've done so far. Same thing goes for Fletcher. Well, I'm specifically speaking to Malachi. Bro, if you want to be a god, a young god remembered in this city for infinity and beyond, bro, it's time for you to have your best game of the season. It's time. Indiana cannot fucking play with you. That is going to be a mismatch every single time. We need to take advantage, Dawson. The one thing that I'm going to bank on this game is better play from the O-line. Our play from the O-line last time out was horrible. A lot of missed assignments by Bell. He got whipped. A lot of stuff by CC went by. And I'm going to charge all of that to the flu. I'm going to charge that to the flu because no way. No way in the most important game of the year that we come out and have some of our worst blocking and communication and execution as an offensive line up front. That was the Mulligan game. I give it to y'all. It's over with. It's not one time Miami has not shown up for a big game under Mario. And if you want to call it, Mario gets up for the big games. It happened to not go our way last year against Syracuse when everything was on the line with that. But there was another 10-2 team that got in. But I said all that to say we be prepared. I expect to see the most prepared Miami team I've seen under Mario's tenure, period. I think they're going to take advantage of every single opportunity. Listen, man, everything we want is right in front of us. This is it, man. Everything that anybody ever said that was bad or negative, shit don't matter. Bro, we got 60 minutes, 4 quarters, 2 halves to go out and do some shit that need to be done. When Beck get on his shit, he can't be stopped. Beck with that impeccable timing, y'all can say whatever y'all want. The boy be going crazy. When his timing is on point, he's locked in. That's what I need to see. Malachi, I need it. Everything you got, bro. Y'all notice I didn't mention Miami's stats or whatever. I don't care about that. I don't care about Indiana's stats either. I just brought them up. Just to shit on them, really. And some of y'all may watch this and say it's cocky or whatever. That's just where I'm at with it, man. Ain't no more games to be played. No more games. This is the Games Get Played network. This is the last one. We letting everything hang all out. Hey, man, can I get a pick 6 on Mendoza? Can I get a pick 6 on Mendoza from either Agent Zero or Jacoby Thomas? I'm going to tell you right now, Indiana better pray to God that Damari Brown don't suit up. If Damari Brown suit up, Miami going to beat y'all by 3 touchdowns. If he suit up, he play, and he ready, y'all losing by 3 TDs. We probably going to see some emotion out of Kirk this game because some of the faces or the sheer dumbfoundedness that Signetti going to have, bro, it's going to be beautiful to watch. It's going to be beautiful to watch. We about to do something to make them question everything that they have done this whole entire season. Just be there. It's the you. We here. We've been waiting on this. The city gonna be on 1,000. The fans gonna be turned up. No more empty jokes about Hardrock, huh? Hey, Fletch, man, go smash it. Back. They been playing with your fucking name since before you got here. Georgia said you was trash. They said Gunnar Stockton is that guy. Where they at? Let's go. Fletcher. Keelan Marion. You had the best game of your life last game. CJ, you was key the week before. Malachi balled. We still haven't seen them put it all together in the playoffs. We've played good games as a team, but offensively, the one constant has been Fletcher and Fletcher. We ain't been here in so long, but that logo, when Mario did that, he said, "This right here, brother, that you, is something different, man. And it's our time. It's our time. We back here and we are coming to take shit over. We never left. We just got knocked down. And a whole bunch of situations had to happen. And people's feet were on the Canes' necks. And now we about to change it. Everything all year built up to this right here, man. This shit gonna be poetic. Miami wins their sixth national championship at Hardrock Stadium, January 19th, 2026. A Category 6 storm, putting everybody that's not a Canes fan in danger. If you ain't repping the U, take cover, motherfucker. Miami in dominating fashion, 31-17. The city is lit and we up. Gabos